Hello, and good evening, and welcome to Victor Plays. Tonight, we're going to be playing Car Mechanic Simulator. Nice in-between Forza and Power Wash Simulator, of which I've been playing a lot of on my own time. So we're gonna play some Car Mechanic Simulator. It is so good to see that you are alive and well, critters. Your move has been monumental and slightly worrying. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you guys are settling in. I hope. Make sure that comment is seen. Yeah, so we're gonna play some Car Mechanic Simulator tonight. Started up a new profile because it's a new install. So I'm hoping we won't be too subjected to the tutorial. Car Mechanic Simulator always takes a while to load. It's not a very well optimized game. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Gotta go over to the phone. I gotta turn my mouse sensitivity down. Here we are. Let's go over to the phone. Okay. Customer wants a new oil filter. New oil and filter. No problem. No problem at all. Alright. Let us move the vehicle. Yeah, that's fine. Let's move the vehicle into the left lifter. And raise it up. Get it up in the air. Those rims could use some some work. No, they don't want it. All right, so where's my oil catcher? There it is. Let's grab and drag the oil catcher with us. Oil filter is right there. Okay. We're gonna pull out the oil filter and there's the oil drain plug. That's where we need to put this. Right under go. Hopefully the thing caught it, and there isn't a giant pool of oil on the ground. There is not. Okay, so is the oil plug back in place? Oh yeah, the oil drain plug's right back in place. That was easy. Okay, cool. So we're gonna need to order an oil filter. Yeah, we got a pretty shitty one right here. Let's go over to the car part shop. Engine parts. We'll do a quick search for oil filter. There we go. For an inline 4. Cool. Let's grab that. Let's go over here. And we're going to need to get under there. We're not going to need this over here. All right. Okay. End up with assembly mode. Yeah, it's fine. put the new oil filter in. Okay. Good. New oil filter. Sick. Drop the car. Because now we gotta add oil to it. Okay. There we go. Get the oil fill plug out. Get some 10W30 in there. Almost done. That's too much. Did I put too much in? Let's check. Yeah, well, I got the oil in there for sure. Maybe a little bit too much, but who can say? All right. Cool, cool. Yep, we finished both tasks. Done and done. Let's go get another job. Ah, here we go. What do we got? We don't have enough XP for these. Timing needs replacing. Okay, we'll take that job. It's all good. Okay, so let's move this to the left lifter. All right. Where's my... There it is. Okay. So we're going to need a belt tensioner, a timing belt, and a water pump. Let's go order those parts now. So, we need a belt tensioner. Yeah, business is good. Uh-huh. Timing belt for an inline 4 single open header cam. Cool, cool. And then what else do we need? What else do we need? Oh, no, I needed just a normal timing belt. And then a water pump for an inline 4. Does that imply that the engine is a dual open header cam? Yeesh! That's a lot more expensive than the other belt. Okay, alright. Let's see, water pump. Water pump for an I-4. Okay. Let's get this open here. We're gonna do a little disassembly. Oh yeah, that's in a bad way, eh? Okay. We're gonna need to remove the serpentine belt. Ah, but it's being blocked by the timing belt here. Okay. Ugh. There we go. You know, I had a car that, my last car before the Ford I have was a Mercury Sable LS. Mercury Sable LS. And the day it died, what happened was and let's see if I can find it in here. Not the power steering pump. There it is. So the, oh God, what's it called? There's a device that the crankshaft pulley connects to. That is the harmonic balancer. The harmonic balancer on the engine broke. And it was actually Anita's birthday. We were over in Baldwin Hills at a friend's house. And we were gonna go. I went to pick her up, and I went to go take her to go get Denny's as breakfast because she'd been up for a while and she hadn't eaten. So I went to take her. I started the car and I started moving and I started going, and all of a sudden, all the lights on the dashboard got turned on. I lost power steering. I lost power braking. Yeah, I lost power steering. Not power braking. Braking I had. Power steering. AC died immediately. And we're going, and I'm like, okay, well, we gotta go downhill to Denny's anyway, so the engine will run, and it'll get it, we'll get there, I'll open the car, open the hood, and take a look at it. Well, I got into the parking space, and I stopped the car, and I opened up the hood, and the serpentine belt was not spinning. So, that was troubling. Turns out the harmonic balancer had basically cracked and stopped, which means everything connected to the crankshaft pulley also stopped. And that was a pain. I gotta replace the water pump. And I bring it up because the water pump is connected to the serpentine belt. So the car actually ran without a water pump for like a 5 to 10 minute drive. And it didn't overheat, which kind of just tells you about how robust that engine was. So let's get that serpentine belt in. Where is the timing belt? Wait, where'd the time? Oh no, I gotta remove all of this. Ah, shoot, I gotta get in there and remove all of this. Alright. Get the timing belt cover off, but that means I gotta get the crankshaft pulley off. And the idler roller. We'll get the water pump off, which I just bolted back in place. There we go. There we go. Nothing blocking me from getting it out now. Big heavy duty engines. They don't have timing belts. They have timing chains. It goes ja. Okay. Let's get this new timing belt in. Timing belt cover goes back in place. Okay. Let's get the water pump back in. Idler roller. The purpose of the idler roller is to keep serpentine belt in tension. See how it goes and curves around in here? Nominally there's like another idler roller, like, you see the belt tensioner. So it keeps the idler roller keeps the path of the serpentine belt within this prescribed area. Let me fix that. There we go. Wish there was a way to add people to a safe list. There we go. Back to the game. Okay. That should be everything. Okay. So should be able to close this up and say howdy doody. There you go. Welcome in. Let's see. Change engine oil and filter. Change engine oil and filter. Okay. And if we're doing an oil change, we might as well do 2 of them, right? We can just do the process, it'll be very quick. Okay. And we will move you to the other lifter. Lift. Oh, I missed. And it got on the floor, and now I have an oil cleaning cost. Why does it cost $100? I've never been to any mechanic shop that didn't just, like, throw some sand on the floor and sweep it up. That's crap. Go. Get this oil filter out. Okay. I'm gonna move this guy. I'll get the oil filter out from this one. Cool, cool. Yeah, how bad was that oil filter? It still wants us to change it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna need 2 oil filters for an i4. Hey, guy. Hey, King Al. How you doing? Happy you're at least popping in. No, it doesn't. I'm guessing that the only way you can tell is if you're looking straight up and line up with the drain plug. Put a new filter in there. Okay. Put a new filter in there. Cool. That's all done. Let's sell some of this crap. You got a little cash back apparently for selling used oil filters. All right. Drop that. Drop that. Okay. Check the oil level. Definitely needs more oil, but not that much more oil. That should be about right. There we go. Peachy perfect. That's a job done. Let's get you filled up. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Finish that job. And that job's finished. Woohoo! Let's get more work. Repair all engine faults. Yeah, well, let's take the oil change job because that's super quick, and we'll do that after the engine job. But we want to put that in the bay. And we'll load up the... we gotta move this into a lifter. Let's take that job. Okay. Move that into the left lifter. The exhaust manifold cover needs replacing, so does the water pump. Okay. We'll order the new oil filter as well. So, order another oil filter. Exhaust. Manifold. Cover. There's that. And then we need another water pump. Cool. That's our oil change. We can do all this without lifting it out, thankfully. Let's get this out of here. Cool. And that's done. So to get the water pump out, we have to remove the belt tensioner and both serpentine belts. Get the water pump out. Replace it with a brand new Swifty water pump. Probably. The real test of how realistic of a garage it is whether or not there are any 10mm sockets, because they're probably missing. No, but there's actual, like, K&N and Garrett stuff going on here. That's pretty cool. Bosch, Monroe, GT Channel, TRW. Kinds of brand sponsorships, I guess. Okay, that's done. That job is out the door. Okay, let's grab this guy. Alright, let's see. If I'm doing this right, it should not drain into the floor. It looks like I did it right. Let's get that filter in. Out, I should say. New filter in. Okay. Check the oil dipstick. Perfect. You are done. Car is hard to control. Steering's probably screwed up. Okay, we'll take that job. Then take this job. Okay, let's start with this guy here. Sway the rear end link sway bar. Okay. That's gonna have to get lifted. What about you, then? Air filter, fuel filter, oil filter. Okay. You're gonna need to get up here. Rear end link sway bar and all the filters. Rear end link sway bar. Okay. Then filters. So we need an air filter, fuel filter and an oil filter. No, these are actually very different cars, you see? They're very different. This is all the filters. This is the rear end link sway bar. So we should be able to tell through an inspection where the trouble is. This is suspension arm, rear end knuckle housing, rear sway bar A. Let's go into example. There's our trouble child. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to get the tire off first, obviously. We shouldn't have to disassemble the braking system, but the brakes on the back, but, you know. There we go. Just that bolt there. Okay. Let's get the new sway bar in. Okay. I'm gonna put the tire back on, and this job will be done. We can upsell them on an oil change or something. Nah, that's not a mechanic's job. That's a service manager's job. Okay. There's that. That would cost a lot more than 52 bucks. Okay. Oil filter. Leaky boy. And the fuel filter should be back here, but it's not. Where's the fuel filter at? Is it up top? I guess it depends on the car. Alright, let's drop this guy. Where is the fuel filter? There you are. And then... oh my god, we have to take off the clips individually? Yeah, well, that's pretty basic. Ugh, dirty. Dirty boy. Okay. Okay, and then we put in the new fuel filter. And job done. Alright, let's go get another one. Alright. Of eerst. Let's get rid of some of these old parts. Sell the junk. New timing parts. And a sloppy car steering. Is that right? I like that name. That's a good name. Vic's Oil Change and Repair. Not bad. Not bad. That left lifter. I don't have time. I don't have the XP for it, I mean. Alright. And what do you want? Belt tensioner, timing belt, and a water pump. Okay. And then for you, inner tie rod. Okay. Belt tensioner, timing pump, water... Belt tensioner, timing belt, water pump. Belt tensioner. Timing belt. Timing belt. Water pump. And then an inner tie rod. Sick. So this guy needs the inner tie rod. It's going to need to be lifted. This guy less so. Okay. Let's get down here. That comes off. Okay. Get the crankshaft pulley. Get this out of here. Wait a minute, hang on. After I take these screws off. This is not the car that the engine parts need to go on. Yep. You get the used water pump you drove in with. Okay? Okay. You go up. I'm at the oil change. I'm at the car repair. I'm at the combination oil change and car repair. Alright, which side has the bad inner tie rod? Is it the one that's super rusty? Yeah, probably. Okay. Get the outer tie rod off here so that we can pull out the inner tie rod. Place that. Outer tie rod in. And then we come around and put the tire back on. Done. Now for you. Yeah, see, I was looking at the parts in the other engine, and I'm like, oh, that was pretty good looking. I don't know, do they really need replacing? Yeah, turns out they do. Huh. Yeah. Love me some NASCAR. Now we do it all backwards.